Greg Shoemaker, TriStateFootball.com and QueenCityHigh.com. Here with Ron Ullery, head coach of the Centerville Elks, who just knocked off the Altar Knights tonight and then stopped their 32-game winning streak. And coach, I mean, an hour before the game, the fans came out in droves. Have you ever seen anything like this at this stadium as far as fan support?
I haven't seen anything like this at any stadium. I can't imagine a high school atmosphere any better than this. When we had over 8,000 here an hour before we even took the field, and then once we were on the field, there had to be 10, 11,000 out there with all the people ringing the field itself. So, I mean, what a tremendous experience for the players on both teams, and everybody was here. It was just a great game, great game.
After the game, you talked about you've been waiting a full year to get this out of your system and get this win over on the schedule. Now that it's over with and all the talk about how good Altar's been and so on and so forth, what kind of relief is it to you to just have this behind you?
To be quite honest, it's a tremendous relief to have this over. I told some guys in there I've tried for 365 days to take a break from thinking about this game, but nobody would let me. I mean, it was everyone was so consumed with this game tonight that it's a great victory, and I'm going to savor it for maybe overnight, maybe not, I don't know, and then we move on because we got a huge game with St. Ignatius next week here, and I'm just happy for our play. I'm telling you what, I'm happy for all our alumni. This meant an awful lot to them. There were probably 300 or 400 of them here tonight, so I'm happy for everybody involved with this program.
When you talk about your defense tonight, I mean, a vaunted rushing offense by Altar for the last 2-3 years as far as that goes. I think you said 22 rushes tonight for Altar, -2 yards rushing. I mean, Michael Bennett, Rose, Replogo, they were all over the field tonight. Talk about their performance.
Unbelievable performance. We've had 3 weeks now of really, really stellar defensive play, and tonight kind of was the apex of it because they were a very good rushing attack. And yeah, if you hold any option team to -2 yards rushing, your defense has had a tremendous effort, and I think they did. Not just those front 4 guys, but the secondary played well. Our safeties came up and supported the run very well. You know, other than a couple of long passes, they virtually had no offense all night.
Now, next week you said you got a big game coming up. What do you do to prepare your team from not having a letdown game after a big win like this?
Hey, it's St. Ignatius, 10-time state champion. Our guys won't have a letdown. They thrive on challenges. I've tried to give them every challenge imaginable this year in the off season, in the summer, now in our schedule, and we've got a lot of challenge ahead of us. I'm not worried at all. By Monday, these guys will be completely focused on Ignatius, and we played them once in the state finals. They beat us by 3 points or 2 points or something, and they'll be ready. There's no doubt they'll be ready.
There you go, Ron Ullery, head coach of the Centerville Elks, who just beat the Altar Knights tonight in a big win, 24-7. I'm Greg Shoemaker for TriStateFootball.com.